Why, hello everybody, and good day to you. Today we are here standing on our completed bridge. You can see here, yes, we have completed it all the way. Outstanding votes on Discord have called for the gray slate for the roof, so that is what we have completed. And what is today's project? Well, we are working on this mountain in front of us. So the bridge leads into the bottom of this mountain over here. And we are going to be transforming this into a large hall. It'll be our first large build outside of the bridge and the quay that we will be doing here on our island. So I've already started hollowing it out. We're not going to take the whole mountain down. The hall is going to go in and through the mountain all the way over here to the other side. So this will kind of be like not necessarily an entrance hall to the island, but it is going to be a large one where we can do various things and we can start branching off. And we will make sure to stay away from Mr. Creeper way over there. Yes, you stay over there. I'll stay over here. We each have our own space. That is the way to go. Perfect. All right, now that we have an agreement, we can begin or continue. So really, I am just digging all of this out. It's going to take a while, and then I am going to start building. So I'm going to keep you appraised as we continue through this process. Imagine it's going to take a number of hours to complete. So since we won't record a couple hours of video, we will go ahead and break here, and then I will meet you back up when we are at strategic points in the build. And we can talk about our progress, look at what decisions need to be made, and the design that we're going for. It will be similar to, of course, our bridge and quay style, but we do want to raise the bar, you could say, a little bit, make it grand, make sure it stands out, because we don't want everything to be identical. We do want a little bit of variety. We just want to keep the same theme in our island build. So I'm going to continue working on this, digging it out, and then we'll start the build, and I will be right back. And we are back. So you can see here we have dug out a 4-high, nice large room. It's about 25 blocks wide, probably about 70 blocks long. And so we'll now start our build process. So it's going to come, the building or structure will come all the way from here, where we'll be creating a design, we won't just leave it a flat wall, all the way to the other side. It'll have the mountain encompassing on this side, a little bit on this side, and up above. Now, of course, we will take the structure a little bit higher, of course. There will be some towers that'll be up on the build, or up on the mountain, as well as over there in those areas. And it'll be overlooking the beginnings of a large lake that we are going to be building in here. That will be in the center of our island and really the centerpiece of our island city. So a lot to do. I've been smelting up some bricks, or cracked bricks, to get us started, so that we also have the ability to, add some detail in, and not everything will be the same. And we're going to grab a bunch of other materials that are already prepared, and we'll start designing. We'll start with deciding where we want our main pillars to be holding up the mountain, because obviously we've got a mountain on top of us, so we want to hold it up. And then we'll get in our walls, front areas, ceiling, of course, and flooring, and other aspects. There will be a lower level that'll connect to the bridge tunnel, as well as connect to other areas of the city, and there'll be upper areas as well. So I'm going to go ahead and let's pop over to our build after we eat, or our storage area, and let's grab some stuff. So we're not going to need these. We might as well take some stuff back. Let's see, what else can we take back? We will use all the stone. We might use a little dirt, so we'll leave it there. We don't need that fence post. We'll put these in here because we'll probably use a good portion of that. Alright, we can take this back to our base. So let's just, whoops, quickly warp over there. Bed. Here we are. Alright, let's stuff this stuff in a chest. I know, very unorganized, even though we have an item sorter. I don't get around to using it as much as I should. We'll stick that there, we won't need it. We won't use our shovel for now. The torch is in there. Alright, so what do we need? Let's go check out our supplies. Here we are. Okay, so we're gonna need some raw prismarine. We'll take 4 for now. We're gonna need regular prismarine, which looks like we have a bunch of gravel in here. But we'll go ahead and grab that. There we go. We'll take a couple quartz blocks. Why not? We are using andesite, so we will take some of that for now. We already got that. I am going to take a couple bits of cobble. You'll see why. We'll take 6. And let's see, anything else that stands out immediately? Trying to think. You know what? I'm going to take 2 of these. I have an idea, possibly. Yes. Oh, and we'll grab some glowstone. I think I have. There we go. Gotta have lighting, right? Okay, and we may use some concrete. We gotta figure out what color and how to use it. Alright, so let's go back and let's see what kind of damage we can do. Alright, so first we need to craft up some materials, so we can put some of these away because we won't need them all right away. Alright, so we're gonna grab that. We'll grab some of the cracked stone. Grab that. Probably don't have a big enough chest for all, or yeah, storage for all this, but that's alright. We will work it out. Alright, we'll start there. Okay, and now let's craft up some supplies. So we're gonna need some stairs, so we'll go ahead and get a stack of those. Stack and a half, it looks like. Do you want to? We'll just do a little bit of that. 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 Some of those. And we're going to need more of these. There we go. Oh, threw some on the ground. How dare we? We're littering. Alright, we'll stick those there. And let's see, what else can we move? So we're literally out of space now, so that's okay. Alright, and then of course we need stone bricks. So we'll go ahead and craft some of these up. There we go. Alright. So, first of all, where do we want to stick our pillars? So, I don't want a ton of pillars, but I do want some strategic ones. So, I'm going to come in. We're going to find, where's the center of our hall? That would probably be the first thing we need to figure out. Alright, so let's just do this for a second. Okay, so we got to count some blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, hey, 15 crafting table, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I'm just going to mark 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Alright, so if we did 34 on both sides and 35 was the center, that's how far it would go out. I'm okay with that. You'll have a nice view. Alright, so we now have the center, and we can mark out where our pillars are going to be. So from side to side, we already know that it is 12 blocks. So how much space do we want between our pillars? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I kind of want pillars to stand out from the wall, be against the wall. So I think right there. Okay, so we're gonna mark that. Okay, since we're holding up an entire mountain, I want these to be fairly large. So they are going to be, let me see, 4 by 4? Or do I need 5 by 5? Well, I'm going to dig into the mountain. Hey, I heard an Enderman. Wonder if he's going to help us build. Enderman, I need these blocks gone. No, he's not even here. Alright. So that works, and there is the center. So let's mark that off. So let's come over here to this side. 4. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound they make, right? According to the cheats, it says they've whooped. Not quite sure if that's a whoop, but interesting. Have you ever wondered why Endermen steal blocks? A lot of debate. I wondered myself. I do not have the answer. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're good. So we've got 8 here, and now we can go ahead and count out 8 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Coming out even, but usually I like building with odd. But this is going to be okay. And 5. Okay. So this. Right. And we need to take this out. One more. Alright, now let's do the same thing over here. So let me see, we want to be right here, and we want to be right here. There we go. Alright, now this is just the placeholders. We're going to actually make our pillars quite intricate. We're going to include some water features in our pillars with some backlighting in the water. We've got a great idea of how to do it, so we'll see how it looks here shortly. And then we'll decide how high we actually want this room as well. Okay, now let's go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to be right there. And one more. And let's dig it out. And I'm just using that to mark the center of my pillars, so when I'm building I can just go quickly from one to the other. Alright. Now we're going to need some stone, which we put away. So we are going to trade out some andesite for stone. There we go. Alright, so obviously this will not be the permanent floor. We'll put in a nice designer floor. I'm thinking we'll do the cobble andesite mix, but then within that we're going to put some patterns of some other blocks that'll really make it stand out. I think it'll look good that way. But we'll see. We'll take a look at that a little bit later. That's the last thing we'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And okay. Hey, that's not what we want. Torches, sorry. You do not make the cut. And here is our 5th. And our center. Alright, so we've got these 6 pillars. We're probably going to add, obviously, 2 more on each side, but I got to build all of this out and then work over there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and cut here, and we will be right back and see how it looks. Day. Oh, yes, very tiring. But we have accomplished quite a bit, and it took a little bit longer than we thought. Voila! We have a hall without a roof. Okay, so yeah, we had to dig out a lot more of the mountain. That took some time. We are going to go ahead and build the mountain up a lot higher though once we get the roof on. But you can see our pillars here. Went through several designs and I came up with this. We've got some dead fire coral, we've got nether brick, of course we've got our aquamarine, our cobble pillars with some glass accent there that's been stained white, the water flowing down the middle, and of course our slabs for a nice combination with some lighting. And it came out really well. And then of course we have our primary arches between the side pillars, just like that, going all the way down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side. And we went ahead and took out the side of the mountain over here. We will extend this out a little bit. You can see we've continued our floor pattern. Just 3 around each pillar. In between all of this, we will dig out and create some sort of a fancy pattern with some, maybe some of the glazed terracotta, or you know, some other things, maybe even lapis, iron, gold, I don't know. We'll figure something out. We'll make a nice floor pattern throughout this so that it really shows up. I'm even thinking maybe some granite, the marble granite, since on this texture pack it looks really good. In the middle we will arch over our centers, and what I'm thinking is that we won't just do a grand arch that just goes up. We'll do 2 small arches like this to where they come down in the middle, and we'll hang these stalactite like lamps, lighting or lanterns in the middle going down the center where the columns connect. I think that would look very awesome. And then of course on top we'll build up the mountain higher and fill in all the gaps and stuff. And then on the ends over here where our bridge comes in, and then on the other side where the bay is, what I'm thinking is we will create a large waterfall that comes out here in the middle and then flows down into the bay on each side, and then add maybe a couple trees. We'll do the same thing clear over here down on this end. Out here, because this is where this will end, so we'll have water again flowing out and going into the bay here on both sides, creating some nice waterfalls. I think that'll be a good effect for the ends. That side, obviously, we'll have a wall built into the mountain, and on this side we will have some sort of a railing that goes along approximately right here to define the edge. And then probably centered on the middle pier or middle column, we'll have like an extended balcony and then a road. Well, no, I think just an extended balcony, because all this lower section right here, I'm thinking even up to that level right there. Everything below that, I think I'm going to make into a lake. We'll put sand in it, gravel, different things, plants, populate it with fish. We'll do a large lake in this area, and then we'll put structures all the way around it with a couple causeways that go across. Open causeways, probably not covered bridges like over here. And I think that'll look really nice, and we can put in, of course, trees and landscaping and things like that. Build up a couple of these mountains up higher, so there's less dirt. Make it so they're not all stone, you know, things like that. Do a good combination. But that's long term. We've got a lot to do. This here took forever. I'm out of fire coral. I'm gonna have to go find a coral reef, mine a bunch, kill it. All I have to do is not use Silk Touch, and it'll be dead. So I gotta grab that, and I also need to AFK at our Guardian farm and make a lot more dark prismarine. We just barely had enough for these columns because I purchased some from I Am Mike, and so that was very helpful that he had a stack I could get. Actually, he donated it, so thank you very much. But we need a lot more for our other structures and builds. So anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap up the video here. We're just coming up on, I think, 15 and 20 minutes probably. You know, in our next video, we're either going to be continuing and finishing this, or maybe outlining the lake. I'm also thinking, I know, lots of ideas, of building up some more auto farms underneath, so that since we're working here, we can start stocking up on supplies and materials. We need some sugarcane farms, some other farms. We've got the villagers down there to create the auto carrot, potato, and wheat farms. And yeah, lots of work. So anyways, get the right view here. As always, remember, it's just a game. Have fun.